What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to almost the final piece of the Tomb Raider Legend Platinum walkthrough. Applersky here. Thanks for joining me once again and following me through this journey. It's been a long one and got a lot of great reception, so I want to thank you all. So right when we're going to do this all in one shot, so right when you start up, you've seen I picked up bronze number 1 right there. It's right off to the left. Can't miss it, really. And then after that, you're going to go into the little tech room and interact with the laptop on the ground there. And that will open the safe to get your grappling hook, which you're going to need to get a lot of this stuff. Be impossible without it. So once you've grabbed the grappling hook, we're gonna immediately use that to get our next treasure. So up the stairs to the left, and there's a little thing that you can pull out, and that'll give you access to bronze number 2. And for Croft Manor, the treasure icon or it looks like the Croft Manor crest. So next up, you're gonna go down the hall and into this corridor here. House is huge and very eclectic. Laura being so young, I think I would have done some modernization remodeling here, but either way, beautiful home. So click this sword first, this one second, and it'll open up the little thing on the wall. You can grab your guns. Might seem kind of weird to have your guns in Croft Manor, but you do need them for a couple of the puzzles. And then into the bedroom behind Laura's bed is bronze number 3. So I will warn you guys, there is one section here, or maybe 2, that might be a little bit confusing. The way the editing works, and I'll let you know when those come up. But basically, I wanted to grab all the collectibles that were in one area, like focus on an area instead of having to backtrack. So, but I did have to backtrack for one of the silvers, like later on. But I've edited it to where I didn't backtrack, so it'll be in that area. Just a disclaimer there. So then go to the other side of the balcony. You can go down this eclectic hallway and enter this room here. Shoot the wall immediately to your right, and that will give you access to something you need for a puzzle, as well as silver number 1.
Hollow points, Alistair. They practically dropped.
And then that should give you the 30 pieces of silver when you grab that one. If you've been following my guide. So you're going to take this little bookcase, and it's kind of tedious because it's close quarters. It's kind of hard to move it around, but you're going to want to put it on that floor switch. It's got to be straight to kind of slide in there perfectly. Once you hear the click, you're good. And then on the other side, and grab your flashlight because you're going to need that. On the other side, you grapple up, knock that bookcase down, and put it on the opposite switch that you just did.
Not when there are still so many interesting dark places inside.
Yeah, see, it's a struggle. These games that are 20 years old, almost 20 years old, some of the controls aren't as fluid as we'd like them to be. So it's really my only complaint with the controls really is the moving of objects. It's kind of loose. But right here, immediately turn your flashlight on and grab silver number 2. And then to interact with this object here, and it's going to open something, and it'll give you basically a clue to a future puzzle that we'll find which is in the
Lovely.
pool room. But before you leave, grab bronze number 4 right here. Moving along quickly. That's why I wanted to do this video all in one shot, because I figured if I could do it quick enough. You know, I think the total runtime on this video is about 27 minutes, I think. Took me longer, but you know. So after that, you're going to go up back into the study, up into the office area, pull that switch, and that'll give you bronze number 5. And immediately before leaving the room, look to your left, and you got bronze number 6. So there's a total of 16 bronze, 10 silver, and 1 gold. So quite a few. That's why it seems like we're rushing through it rapidly, because there's 16 bronzes. All right, so this is what I was talking about earlier. I kind of had to edit a part of it, so I missed a section. This area here is basically, if you were to go back downstairs from where we just were, back into that tunnel that we opened with the bookcases, it would take us into this room here. And then we're going to go back out to the next segment, which I believe is the pool area. Yeah. So I've really enjoyed your guys' feedback that you've left in the comment section and your likes, and I really do appreciate that. This wasn't a game I had just planned to do a platinum walkthrough of, but yeah, pull that spear out with your grapple. I'm gonna need that for later. But I was so excited that it was getting re-released with trophies on the PS5 that I figured, let's give it a shot and see how it's receptive, how receptive it gets. And a lot of people seem to like it. I've gained some subscribers, a lot of people interacting, and that's what gives me the most joy about it, being a creator, especially a small one. Is there's bronze number 7 right there behind those chairs. Don't forget to grab that, and also pull out both of those statues, and then jump up here on this one. But yeah, I really do appreciate the reception and you guys asking for more, and also giving me tips on some of the trophies that were kind of glitched or changed. The soccer ball one, I actually went back and did that one in a time trial, which you'll see in the next video. So all the trophies that I talked about that I missed, I'll show you those too, and just as proof that I have all of them. So that there's a silver on that platform. I thought I could reach it. You can't. So there's another way to get over there, which we'll get later. So just continue on, cross over to this section here, and this is where that puzzle came, that quote, or that hint for the puzzle, right? It said aim your backs, sisters aiming their backs towards each other, but it's kind of the opposite, right? Aiming your back at, or turning your back on somebody is kind of a metaphor for confronting them or fighting with them, you know. So turn them to where they're facing forward, and it'll give you access to open one of the grates in the pool there, and then grab bronze number 8 right here on the diving board, and that should give you Queen of the Bronze Age. I believe there's a total of 4 trophies in this level, and then turn one of the statues back, and for some reason the other one automatically turns. I don't know why, but either way, if it doesn't happen for you that way, just make sure they're both facing the opposite way, and that'll give you another clue for another puzzle.
Topaz, Viridian and Crimson, in turn reveal their arcane.
I'm not actually sure what that one's referring to. Doesn't matter, because we get all the trophies or all the treasures anyways. Alright, so now we're going to swing across this area. You're going to jump and grapple. Jump to the next pole. And right on across. And this. So pick up the binoculars. You don't really need them, but pick them up anyways. You're gonna move that ball, grapple hook, put it in place, and I think that opens the second part of the, or no, that lowers the little glitch there. Lowers that little hanging garden to where you can grab that silver that we talked about earlier. But before that, grab this silver here. This is the one I missed. And you probably won't get the trophy right there because that was the trophy for getting every silver in the game. But like I said, I had to go back for it. It was the last one I needed. So jump into the pool, and immediately you're going to get bronze number 9. And watch your health, or watch your oxygen meter. Swimming's a little janky in here too. A little hard to get used to, but you know, maybe that's just me. But anyway, then you're gonna go to the switch on the opposite end, and that will open the grate so you could swim through the passageway. I suggest making sure when you're in the water areas, make sure you just have a full set of lungs on you, because you can run out of air very quickly and you don't want to die in your own home. So before you go through the tunnel, pull this out, because we're going to grab that. Well, there's bronze 10 behind it, and then we're going to go ahead and grab that silver that we couldn't reach earlier while we're here. So basically I just pulled it all the way until I fell in. And you're going to jump up there. Jump to the platform. And then grapple to the ledge. And wait. It's kind of a little difficult to time it, but just wait there. And then grab a silver number 4. And then from here, we're going to go into the pool and in through that tunnel finally. And on your way, you're going to get silver number 5. And continue to swim through. I kind of panicked right here because it's blocking, but it automatically opens up when you get close to it, and it gives you bronze number 11 right there. Before I drowned. Alright, this part's a little tedious. There's silver number 5. No. 6, right? Yeah, 6. So, you can just jump across and grab that. It's a little bit tedious. The timing took me a couple of tries, but you can make that jump, so there you go, and then go ahead and grab it. This is probably the funnest part of the level, for me at least. A little rock climbing, jungle gym practice area. It kind of lets you know why Laura's so good at what she does. You can go ahead and turn that. You're actually going to have to turn it one more time. But then this is where we're going to start after turning the other pole. It's a lot of backtracking right here, but it's pretty fun, and I think I edited it away to where it's not too confusing, the order in which to go. That you could probably go in multiple different orders, but I found this one to be the most effective. So you're gonna not jump across yet, slide down, and then you're gonna drop onto that and immediately jump over to grab bronze number 12. And jump back. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I think thought I could clear it. And then run back to the previous platform. Now we're gonna go the opposite way. You can see a silver up there too. That's one of the last ones we grabbed too in this room. Now we're gonna jump to this slope. As soon as you jump, hit jump again, and you'll grab that one. And jump backwards. Go the same way. But instead of sliding down, we're going to jump to this ledge. Yeah. Do a back jump. Jump to that pole. Yeah, there. See, right now you can't get that silver. We're going to get that silver later. So you drop down from there. Go back to where we started. And go around to the other side. Jump onto that one. Make sure that ladder is up against the wall for this one, because the only way you can get to bronze number 13 is if the ladder's up against the wall. We're gonna pull it out and use it a different way to grab another treasure. So, but for that one, it's got to be up against the wall. Oh, and for this one too, I believe. Yeah. So just continue on to your right. Yeah, no, we're not going that way yet. We're just gonna go to the right. To the back eject. Turn around, and then you could drop down and grab that ledge. Boom. Get bronze number 14. From here, you're just gonna drop down. I don't know why it took me so long. I think I was just kind of looking around. But so then pull this thing one more time, and it's gonna, yeah, create a thing that you can swing on. Do a back eject. And swing to the pole. And across. I was thinking about doing a time lapse here, but it wouldn't work because there's so many different. You kind of utilize the environment the same way multiple times. So I felt like it would kind of be confusing if I sped it up. I probably will speed up the time trials though to try to make them, because we've all done those levels, right? Like, so drop down here to grab bronze number 15. So I'm trying to make the time trials video into one video. I might do it into 2 sections. I haven't decided yet because I haven't finished editing it yet, but we shall see. So again, same thing, but we're going to go off to the right this time. I wish I had this in my house. That'd be so much fun. When I lived in Berkeley, a friend of mine, he had Berkeley's in Bay Area, California, if you didn't know. He had he went to the university, and he had access to, like, you know, to the gym or whatever. And they didn't check IDs or nothing. Like, it was kind of an open campus, so like I would go with him, and they had a huge rock wall area and like a kind of area similar to this, poles you can jump on and stuff. It was a lot of fun. So then use your grapple until you can reach that silver right there. And then now let's check to see where we're at. It's probably going to say, yeah, so we need one more bronze. It says 6 out of 10, but that was actually silver number 7. Because remember that other one I went back for at the end of the level when I realized I was missing one treasure. And this is the final bronze of the level. Can we get it right now? I don't think we can. No, yeah, see, that wall was... I accidentally pushed that wall open. That's what the problem was. So I had to go back and close it. back on over to where we just came from. And I sped this part up because I had to go back to the push that wall forward. But that one will give you copper and tin for the win, which means you've gotten all the bronzes. So that was the final bronze of the level. And we just need 3 more silvers. So then open the ladder. And we're going to go back for the way that we did for that one treasure. And we're going to grab another one. So we need 3 silvers, I think, and the gold. And then we're done. You know, it's kind of cool. I was talking about in one of my, I forget which episode it was, but I was talking about ideas for the new Tomb Raider, if like they were going to mix the old with the new. And I was talking about it'd be cool to have, and this is kind of weird, jump into this platform, it just like moves on its own. I don't know, I didn't want to mess with anything, so I just let it go real slow and then go ahead and grab silver number 8 right there. I was talking about how cool it'd be to have like Croft Manor as a hub area after, like, you could go there, you know, like not have to maybe, but you know, in between missions, go back there and like do various things. I don't know, like this obstacle course to kind of like, you know, depending on what kind of game it is. If it has a skill tree or something, maybe you can go back there and train and like gain some abilities, or just walk around and talk to your teammates, because that's kind of like what this level is really. And when I thought of that idea, I hadn't played through Croft Manor yet, so this one I think we're gonna shoot. Yeah, we're gonna shoot this switch until it opens up and reveals silver number 9. Sorry. So 1 more silver and then the gold, and we're done. But yeah, if they do decide to go the globe-trotting route instead of sticking to like an open world style like the previous trilogy, I think it'd be cool to have the option to go back to Croft Manor, or even like if it has like main story beats there, you know, in between levels. Because I think it was Rise of the Tomb Raider, right, that had the DLC. Alright, so right here, once you walk in this room, you push that book first, off to the right, that green colored book. Then you're going to go upstairs. Disregard that green book. You're going to hit this yellow one in here. And then the green one. I think this is what that last puzzle quote was referring to, the colors of the books. Oh, and then the red one. And it'll open up this bookshelf here. And it'll have the final silver of the level. But yeah, I think, and then also this is the clue to how to get the gold, which is the final treasure and trophy of Croft Manor. Yeah, I think it was Rise of the Tomb Raider that had the Croft Manor DLC. I'm not sure if you guys played that or not, but it disregard the fact that I was missing a silver, because remember, I had to go back and get the third one. I forget what the name of the DLC was, but it was like involving, like, you go back. It was kind of like there was no combat or nothing. It was like you were looking for clues about your mom, about her mom. So you're going to want to pull these bars down, which you could have done earlier, but not really necessary. This is kind of weird. I don't know what happened here, if I was too slow the first time. But basically, you're going to interact with that and then swing across and interact with this second one. And that'll lift up a statue out of the ground. But I wanted to leave this in here to show you, like, because I thought it was going to be a bug. I'm like, oh no. But I think what it was, I just waited too long before I started my swing over to this area, because it just goes back. And I'm like, what? So I just go back and I try it again, and it works. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't work the first time you try it. Just be quick. As soon as you press it, start your jump over. Or no, I think so I waited to see if I had done something wrong. And then no, it just goes back. So it was a timing issue. So just tap the tongue and then immediately make your way over to the other one. And tap it. And she'll start to talk, so then that lets you know. And then this little cutscene will happen, so that lets you know that you did it right. And it opens this statue out of the floor. And all you gotta do is jump down there. And it makes that switch active also. But yeah, anyway, that Tomb Raider DLC and then Rise of the Tomb Raider, where you get to go to Croft Manor. And it's kind of like she hadn't been there in forever. She didn't live there anymore in that reboot. So it's kind of like old and dusty. And she's looking for clues that her mom left behind. I believe it's her mom. Yeah. But I haven't played that DLC in so long. But it was really cool. The modern graphics, and it looked really nice. So then you push it over like you've seen, facing that way, tap the switch, and then there's your gold. And very simple how to retrieve it. You just go back to the swinging bars and drop down from the middle one right onto the platform. And we are done. That is Croft Manor done in 26 minutes. Not bad. And it'll give you the trophy gold hoarder. So you've officially gotten. And then my little celebration swan dive. Had to do it. So with that should unlock most of the costumes. And then remember to save your rewards. Don't just exit because it won't save them. Save your rewards before you leave. But that's all she wrote for Croft Manor, all in one run through. Hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate all the support. And if you're new here, subscribe. And for everyone else, like and comment. And Applerski here. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.